My favorite thing about being on campus would be, I guess, seeing a friendly face everywhere I go. I know it's always a good feeling when you're walking to class and people are saying hi to you because it's such a very close and welcoming community here.
Truman Week is fun because you get to meet a lot of the new first-year students, just like yourself, who are kind of scared to be here on a college campus, and you make a lot of friends. I'm actually friends with a lot of people that I met during Truman Week still as a senior.
The Activities Fair is put on by the Center for Student Involvement every semester. It's in the Student Union building, and almost every organization on campus comes, has a table, sends representatives, just to kind of tell you what they're about. If you're interested, you can sign up, usually get on like an email list. They'll let you know when meetings are, and then you can kind of decide if you want to be involved with them or not. And there's all kinds of different organizations: Greek, service, honor organizations, department-oriented organizations. So they're all available, so you can like find out what you want to be involved with, and that's the most convenient route for that.
During homecoming, there's an activity about every single day. They have a comedian that comes in, they have trivia night with different questions. They have this thing called lip sync, which is a performance that different students do. They also have a prep rally and, of course, the football game.
So students give back to philanthropy during homecoming through a couple different ways, but the main way is through Penny Wars. So you just donate money to the philanthropy with change.
Fortunately for you, we will have people there on campus to help you move in on move-in day. Also, if you have any problems, Residence Life staff should be around to assist you.
One of my favorite things about move-in day is just the exciting energy everyone has. Everyone's very excited to get here and start their own Truman journey. At Res Life, we're here to help you with the process even before you come. On the Res Life website, reslife.truman.edu, there is a suggested packing list of things that you can bring that you may not have thought of to bring, like an extra power strip or dishes.
There are a couple kind of things that you shouldn't bring to campus. For example, hot plates, George Foreman grills, halogen lamps, and space heaters are not allowed. Additionally, if you need an air conditioner, that needs to be approved by a physician's note.
As a student staff member, our goal is to help you as a resident. What we are here to do is make sure that you are able to be successful as a student and also have a safe and enriching environment for you to live and also work in. So what we ask all freshmen to do is to sign what we call a roommate agreement. This agreement is for a chance for you and your roommate to sit down and have a chance to talk about different things that you might not have actually thought about when you're living with another person.
Something you're going to get at the beginning of the year from your student advisor is a roommate agreement form. And on the form, it'll have a bunch of different things on it that might seem awkward to have a conversation with someone you don't know, but it'll cover a lot of things that are important to talk about at the beginning of the year as opposed to having a situation later on and it just being more awkward then. But some things on it are going to be if you're going to have guests, whether that be a friend or a significant other, or if you're going to share certain items in the room, things like that. So it's really important to be honest when filling that out and to fill it out as soon as you can, even though it might be awkward.
We don't expect all roommates to be the best of friends, but we do want you all to be able to live with each other. To be able to do this, the most important thing is communication. If roommates are able to communicate with each other and are honest with each other and actually adhere to this agreement that they're actually filling out, then we feel that roommates have the best chance of actually being successful and being able to be successful as a student and also as a resident living inside the building. One of the main things that student staff members do is programming. Now, programming are just different events that student staff like to put on that can be an enriching or interesting experience for the residents on campus, or it can be something that will better the community of the entire house for everyone.
If you have an idea for a program or something in the Kirksville community that you want your hall to be paired with, talk to your student advisor and they can definitely work something out for you guys to build a program together.
My favorite thing about Kirksville is how small the town is, but how communal it is. Everyone kind of knows everybody, and it's a nice feeling.
There's so many great things to do in Kirksville. We have a wonderful downtown area with great shops and coffee shops and restaurants. I love to walk around and go to Sweet Expressions and then to Campbell's and just enjoy the square. We also have a wonderful state park in the area, Thousand Hills. There are great hiking trails there. There's a lake. There are always 5Ks, and there's even a half marathon and a triathlon that they hold there, so that's always a fun thing to do.
I'll describe my experience as an international student as very interesting. I noticed that coming from a huge city, I'm from Nigeria, and coming from there, people here in Kirksville are very receptive to international students. They want to know a lot about what's going on, and they want to share some insights about, where we're from and what we do and things like that. So it's been very hospitable, and that's just the way it is over here. Everyone is accepting of the backgrounds, and it's been fun.
Participating in activities at the school is a great opportunity to get to know the teachers and the students in the community, so there's always a way to get to know those around you.
During Family Day last year, they had Fireside Friday, which was the Friday that Family Weekend was on, and they had a band perform, and there was free food, and everyone could bring their families into the sub. And they also have the Red Barn Park Arts and Crafts Show on Saturday that you can go and take your family to on the square.
Family Day is one of my favorite days of the year. We have so many activities both on campus and in the community. On campus there are events like a barbecue, there's usually some kind of sporting event to go to, and then you can always just show your parents where you have class or where you live or where you eat on a daily basis.
There's also the big event that happens in the spring, and that's when you get together with the campus and you do community around Kirksville, which is always cool to drive down the street and see a bunch of people that you know helping out the Kirksville community.
My favorite thing about Kirksville is the community of people I've met here. I definitely have people I love in this town and people who love me back, and it really feels like home. In the past 4 years, I've gotten to know the successes of Kirksville and the struggles of Kirksville, and I really integrated into the community. And just being part of that family in this town has been a very rewarding experience.
My name is Cody Caton, and today I'm going to be talking about a few things. First of all, I'm going to talk about Hall Council. And Hall Council is exactly what you kind of think it is. It's a bunch of students who are in the building all living together, and they get together and decide what are they going to do that year to really bring the community together. What programs can we put together, and what events can we put, and also what do we want to have as a representative for the entire campus. So that's what Hall Council is. It's really easy to get into. If you want to know more about it, you can always talk to a student advisor, and there's always posters around. Very similar to this is RHA, or Residence Hall Association, which is, instead of it just being about your hall, it's the overall halls throughout the campus in which they get together and they write legislatures and they really talk to each other about, what big change do we want to talk about to bring things better throughout campus.
Hi, I'm Kayla Oliver, and I'm here to talk to you a little bit about Residence Life. There are a lot of different reasons why you should join Residence Life. One of the really big benefits is you get 75% off of your room and board costs. That's really helpful for a lot of students, and I know that's been great for me. Another really big benefit is the professional development opportunities that you have within Res Life. I know for me, I've learned a lot about writing resumes, and I've learned a lot of transferable skills that I can put on those resumes, like working in a group, working with a diverse group of people, working under a supervisor, and learning really that there are different kinds of people who are leaders, and there's diverse leadership, and you can even be one of those people. One of my favorite memories in residence life has got to be the staff meetings that we have once a week. They're just so much fun. We do this thing called Happies and Crappies before every meeting, and everyone just goes around and shares something great and something not so great about their week. And it's so much fun to hear the stories.
And I love my staff, knowing that I can count on them for all the challenging experiences that we go through.
If you're interested at all in Res Life, start looking out in mid-October for posters and for information sessions that will be happening around campus. Student advisors are invited to come to those information sessions, and you get to ask them personal questions about their job and different things about it. And I went to those information sessions, and it helped me decide whether or not it was something I wanted to do. Applications will be due around the beginning of January. So stay on the lookout for that. Res Life has been one of the greatest things that I've ever done, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. We want you to work for Res Life.
Students should get involved on Truman's campus because it really provides a way to make new friends, do service projects, do all those kinds of things. There's a lot of different organizations, something to fit everybody's needs. A lot of different service, Greek organizations, things like that. So there's a way for everyone to do what they want to do and get the most out of the Truman experience.
It's really not that difficult to get involved on campus, and like I said earlier, it's up to you. It's what really you put into it that you get out of it.
I don't know where I went wrong. I can write a song.
Do what you love, but get involved. That is my best piece of advice. Get involved in whatever will help you meet more people so that you can have an amazing college experience.
For students to get involved in Greek life, I would probably say just do it. I mean, if you want to get involved with something, go Greek.
Do it. I would say do it, do it, do it, do it. It is probably one of the best decisions that you can ever make. However, I will say it is not for everyone, and don't feel bad about that. That is what the rest of the student organizations are for.
I wanted to go through Russian recruitment because I really wanted to just find a group of like-minded individuals. I really wanted to get involved at Truman, but I really wanted to get involved in a way where I felt like I connected on a deeper level with the people around me. So really finding a sense of community was important to me.
My experience in Greek life has been awesome. Could not ask for a better way to kind of turn my life around. I've been blessed with a lot of opportunity, and it's been a great way to meet friends and a connection. And I do enjoy talking to a lot of people, so it's definitely a lot of fun.
My experience in Greek life has been fulfilling, to say the least. I would say, in one word, fulfilling.
My experience with Greek life and with involvement at Truman in general has been positive from the onset. It immediately provided me with friends, with opportunities to develop myself as a leader, and opportunities to engage with the community at Truman and in Kirksville in general.
What do I stand for? What do I stand for? Most nights I don't know anymore.
Some of my favorite activities on campus is especially Fireside Friday. It's every Friday, and they have a band or students perform. There's free food, and it's just a good time to unwind on a Friday with your friends in the afternoon.
This is it, boys. This is war. What are we waiting for? Why don't we break the rules already? I was never one to believe the hype.
This is the co-curricular planning map. The co-curricular planning map is a 4-quadrant tool to help students make intentional choices about their out-of-class opportunities they engage in during their time here at Truman.
I would tell them to get involved. I think that it was, one of the most important experiences for me during my first year. It gave me something to kind of relax with. If classes were getting too tough, I knew I had meetings to go to, but I knew I was going to have fun there, and I knew I was going to, take a break. For me, getting involved definitely made my experience here a lot better.